We continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Game 2. LA's got the home ice advantage and the lead in this series, 1-0. And Minnesota's hoping on the road for that always desirable one win to even the series. Puck left for his teammate as he ties it up on the draw. Across the ice. Needs to get rid of it. Good chance. Scores! That'll keep the crowd roaring as they get that early goal here at home. That's a real nice play with a backhand chance. You're not going to have much time to decide how to shoot down there in that low slot. He didn't. Made the right decision.
Not a heck of a lot of room low to the stick side. I thought he might be able to stop this one. Didn't happen.
You want to follow up with that early goal with another one, especially on home ice here, and really get this crowd roaring. Save on the long shot, not tough. Up the wing to Penner. He'll carry that one up through center on that wing side. Brought in on the offside. Whoa! Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Both of these guys said yes to this one.
Invitations sent and accepted.
Unbelievable punch.
Oh, man. This guy, the underdog, just knocked him out.
I always wonder whether or not you get the mental edge when you come off a fight like that and you perform pretty well, Bill, do you?
Now the challenge is to build on it. You want to win every confrontation.
Under 2 minutes gone here in the first. Williams' go-ahead goal now up on the board. LA's got possession in the middle. Puck down there somewhere as they try and dig it out. Dumps that thing hard into the zone. Got the stick in, knocks it away. Got the puck. Oh, what a shot! Scores! And that's called answering. They've come back to tie this game up. From that area, you haven't got much time to shoot, and he just wristed that one home.
Well, the problem with the goalie that holds his glove too low is if the shot comes high, how does he get his glove up high enough, quick enough? That time he got beat low.
Minnesota's opportunity that they took advantage of was right when they wanted it. They get right back in.
I love what they did. They just stuck to the process. They know the style and the system they have to play, and if they do it, they'll score goals like they just did.
Shoots! Pad! Bouncer. Pass up that wing to Williams. Offside. There's the neutral zone face-off win. Loose puck, he's got it. Slow shot taken towards the net. Sticks, lots of them trying to find that puck. Takes that up the wing of the boards. Good pass to Heatley. To Setaguchi. Net has been knocked loose. That'll be whistled. We'll have the face-off.
That's always a happening when the LA Kings take the ice. Hollywood stars everywhere in the building tonight.
Over 6 minutes gone in the first. Good battle at both ends of the ice. This one's tied at 1 apiece. Off that face-off, they'll hold it in the offensive end. Got to go without the helmet now. That was a big hit. Up to the blue line. Save made with the pad. On the boards, there's a battle for it. Wants to get rid of this. To Parise. 2-on-2 the other way. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Good pad save. What a great chance. Huge collision takes place. What a shot.
Well, when you're looking for leadership, you look to the guys that are hard hitters. I think Dustin Brown falls into that category.
Bratton's going to have to speak about this after, I think, Bill.
I think so too, Gary, because it's a definite declining the invitation.
Great pass. There you see hands at work. That one was in the air. Takes the shot. Score! And that's 2 unanswered as he puts it up on the board. When you're down low in that zone, you've got to get rid of that puck in a hurry. He did with that wrist shot.
Well, good goals don't happen without really good assists, and this was one.
With that goal, the advantage not only on the scoreboard and goals.
Well, they're ahead in shots as well, and sometimes you can get frustrated if you're leading on the shot clock but not scoring. This is a reward.
Flips that across ice. To Heatley. Center ice area with it. To Stoner. Quick shot. That shot is going to be blocked as it hit him. I don't think he realized it till after the fact. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. To King. Feathers that one across the ice. Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. At the point. Big snapshot. Shot! Oh, that one put him on his wallet. What a shot along the boards, and the puck rolls free. Boy, did he have a great scoring opportunity. Offensively, did about everything he wanted to on this play, but a better save. Closing in on the final moments of this first period. Konopka's goal that came earlier here in the period so far. Chance scores! And they get it right back. Boy, there's a great goal, Bill. That's not all he's done in this game.
You're right, Gary, and the coaching staff has to be happy, contributing with the fight and now contributing offense.
King's effort works. They get this game tied up.
That's effort. That's what you got to do. You fall behind, just put the nose to the grindstone and get the job done.
Carries it in. Hard shot. What a collision that was to free that puck up. Here come 5 over the boards. Good dump into the offensive zone to Kopitar. He'll lug that up the wing as he gets to center ice. Trying to move it out. Good stick work. We'll have a stoppage here for offside. Brown's shot right there, Bill. We're going to see this one replayed a few times.
That was like a bomb exploding right in front of his chest.
There's a face-off win in the middle. Suter gets that pass up along the wing to Setaguchi. First period of hockey is over. Take a look at that scoreboard. We've got some crooked numbers. 2-2 after 1. One-sided physical play about sums up what we've seen in this game so far.
Yeah, and when you allow yourself to get out hit, I think you're just hoping that you're going to win, because you check it out. I mean, one team is way ahead in the hits.
This late period goal right now has knotted this up as we go to the break. Great to have you with us, everybody, as we get underway here in the second period. To Green. To Brown. Moves the return pass to Williams. Here's a quick shot from a distance. The Kings offense looks as though they've made a scheme of this. They're shooting largely from outside the slot on the rush.
This is all about the quick breakout pass. They're not taking time to set up. Bang, it's out of the zone.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. Needs to move it. Passing it, and he scores! And there are 2 unanswered goals on the board. A backhand shot requires some real abilities to handle a puck and stick in a unique location. That's exactly what he did.
And Gary, this was a sweet assist. I'm not sure the goal happens without it.
Well, he ties him up in the face-off zone, and that's going to leave the puck for his teammate. Save made off the pads. Tough work. In the offensive zone, see if he can make it happen now. He'll try and find somebody in front. Needs to clear. Suter. Through center ice to Williams. Freezes that. Konopka's spot, he's got to be black and blue. I mean, that's been a night of this kind of play.
Yeah, well, guess what? If his is black and blue, what color does that make the guys that are getting hit?
Second period of play. LA's goal, the last one scored earlier in this period, has made it a 1-goal difference. The Kings in the offensive zone win. Save made with a pad as he flashes that one. Another save. Quick opportunity. He shoots, he scores! And that's going to be 3 unanswered goals. Richard's wrister, that's not only good enough, that's an outstanding shot that he brings home.
You don't want to be leaky even after a turnover, and he was 5-hole.
Good goal coming still early enough in a game so that you've increased that lead substantially. The question is it a put-away goal early in a game?
No, not yet. I mean, there's so much time left, anything can happen here.
Nice feather into the opposite side. Regier to Brown. To Doughty. That's a 2-line connection. Snap that one on net. To Stoner. To Prosser. To Koivu. To Pominville. Up the boards. Nice defense in his own end. To Williams. Offsides, a whistle and a draw coming. What an opportunity he had on a tremendous offensive chance. Great shot. Trouble was an even better effort by the guy he was shooting against. LA's got possession in the middle to Richards. Trying to free that puck up. Good play with a stick. To Suter. to need a righty. To Suter. Quick shot from a long way out to Mitchell. Receives that one as he heads up the wing side. Fratton. Snap that one. He scores! And now there are 4 unanswered goals. Fratton's high slot shot. Boy, that was a good one. A good wrist shot.
Gary, this is a pretty good shot. I mean, the goalie knew that it was coming to his glove side. Probably didn't know if it was going to be high or low. If he guessed wrong. It was a low shot.
LA's goal here in the second period is just further evidence of how good they've been.
They've been a better team, without question. You check out the advantage they have in puck possession time, and you could probably put 2 and 2 together and equal the fact that they've got a nice big lead.
Boynard to Eller. Center ice wing area. Up the wing to King.
Oh, he better get ready after a play like that. He's going to get jumped. They are chucking knuckles back and forth. This is dead even.
Oh, there he goes down.
Man, a cinder block landed right in his face.
You can't do this. You cannot do this. Now you got to protect the goaltender, Bill.
Well, black guys usually take a couple of weeks to go away, so when he comes to, he's going to remember instigating, and that's it.
The Kings' dominance just prevalent here tonight and continued in that fight, Bill.
And Gary, dominant on the scoreboard and a victory in this fight to go along with it.
Takes a shot. Nice move of the goaltender. Position and gave him nothing to shoot at. Defense is on him. To Heatley. To Sataguchi. Lays it. Quick's freezing of the puck's going to give us an opportunity for a whistle and a draw here. Kopitar's chance came off a wrist shot, and most, I think, were halfway out of their seats here thinking that was going in, Bill. What a save made. Under 2 minutes left, second period of action. The Kings lead now at a comfortable 3 goals. Face-off is tied up. He's leaving it there for a little help. To Richards. To Carter. He's found the assist sheet in this game. He's a goal scorer, but tonight it's about helpers. And those two come together along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up. And there's the whistle on the offside. Koivu's penalty minutes. It'll be 2, and it'll be for holding.
Well, it doesn't take much. All you got to do is grab on a little bit, and you're going to end up picking up a holding penalty like this guy did.
Minnesota's first PK of the game. Their unit coming out on the ice. Offensive attack off that face-off win. In tight. Score! Power play goal. That high slot, that's a shooter's delight area when you have room to wind up as he did.
Well, Gary, it might have taken a shoulder shrug to save this one.
Ties the man up. A teammate will take the puck. All kinds of offense. Unfortunately, one team's taken the beating in that regard. 6-2 after 2. Boy, this has been a great game for one and nothing for the other, Bill.
Well, you look at the numbers and you know which team got taken out behind the woodshed.
Backstrom's performance in net tonight, he'd just as soon forget it. As we head to our break right now, he's got to find a way to get it turned around. Third period of action underway. Up the boards he goes. That one's going to be dumped in. Nice feathering play to get it into the corner. To Williams. To Green. Flips that into the other side. He's got the puck. Pominville. To Parise. 2-on-2 the other way. Big opportunity. Got that puck in close. Goaltender there to knock it away. Good effort with a stick that time. Just reached out and poked it away. Here's the chance for a D change. They're coming over the boards. Puck dumped into the offensive zone. Nice pass. Headmans that one up the wing. Here's an up. Shot. Scores. And they get the run stopped as they put another one up on the board. Some players are shooters, folks. What can you say? That's a shot that ends up in the back of the net. Took the opportunity and scored. Minnesota's tally, well, it's a little daylight, but not much.
Yeah, it's a start, but I think it's still just a start to an L.
Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Gets that puck into the offensive zone and whacked it. Big shot. Big save. Trying to clear that puck. Lewis. To Fratton. Trying to dig that puck up against the wall. Pokes that away. Long reach. Breaks it up in the defensive zone. To Konopka. To Heatley. Takes that from the other side. Regier. Takes that pass up the wing to King. To Clifford. To Ellerby. Good wrist shot. Kicked away with the pads. Prosser. To Sataguchi. Lugs it up the wing. To Brown. 2-on-2 in the rush. Shot. Well, he didn't mean to do that, but he blocked the shot. Nice play. To Suter. To Brodziak. At the point. To Brown. To Mitchell. To Green. To Brown. Near the crease, trying to move it. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. There's a wrist shot. Quick shot. To Koivu. To Parise. Has the puck. Scores! And the differential's down to 2. Pominville's ability to get a shot away in a hurry in that low slot area with that wrister works.
Well, the idea is to shoot it where the goalie isn't, and it's tough to cover both posts. This one just beat the goalie inside the post.
Minnesota's goal comes maybe a little late. We'll see. They got time, but they're going to have to surrender defense.
Well, they looked like they were dead a minute ago. At least now there's some signs of life.
He'll just nudge this one into the zone the other way. To Stoll. To Lewis. Tremendous shot off the tape. Nice glove save. That's a good chance. Lewis has just face washed him. Let's see what the response is going to be. Brown just banging against anything that moves. Watch these hits.
And Gary, you can tell as we check out these replays, he is just hammered, guys, from the time the puck was dropped tonight.
Over 5 minutes left. Third period. LA's lead has been cut to 2, but with that time remaining, they're still in pretty good shape. He'll tie up on that faceoff. Now needs a little help. Had an idea of what he wanted to do, just didn't complete it.
That's an opportunity wasted when you shoot wide.
There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Easy save made by the goaltender. That is not a good shot selection. And he covers that one up. He gets the whistle. We'll get a faceoff.
Well, Gary didn't have to think very long to smother the puck. You know his teammates were saying, get a whistle, we're out of gas.
Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off to Suter. Tremendous long pass right there. That was tape to tape on the stick to the offensive end. Good quick pass right there.
You work so hard for scoring chances, especially when you're down in a hockey game, and to have your stick break, bad luck there.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Wrist shot on net. That clock ticks away in the third. Not much left. The Wild pull their goalie.
Not a surprise. They just had to wait for the play to go the other way to get him out.
How about that slap shot? He'll take that every time, even though he didn't get a goal on that one. Minnesota's got that face-off win in the offensive end. Penner. Needs to clear. Got that one on net, but boy, that's a tough angle. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, what a shot! Scores! And that one makes it 3 unanswered goals. Get down by that goaltender. You're not going to have much time, and he just snapped that one home. Minnesota's cut that deficit to 1, but time is running out.
Time is way running out. I mean, they created the problems for themselves in the second period. Now they're trying to dig their way out.
Into the middle to Suter. Hard wraparound on the dump in. See how quick they can get this into the zone. To Brown. Back and forth on that one. To Brown. To Kopitar. This is a good score! And there's the empty net goal. Wasn't going to waste any time on that goal, Bill.
No, he drilled it even from a long distance. This guy can go deep.
Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. And that's the end of this one. Minnesota's loss in this 7-game set puts them in a hole.
They haven't deserved to be any better than the series in this.
This has been a game where there have been some really nice highlights. Let's take a look. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement. Good night.